Africa, 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 I greet you, fellow brothers and sisters of different walks, different races, and many different cultures. We've got the same skin. We are all born of Mother Africa. Unfortunately, it is so sad to hear a fellow South African, or rather should I say a fellow African, in whatever country we may come from, and from wherever country we are located, from wherever country we go to hear a fellow African despising, insulting, and degrading a fellow African. The history, unfortunately, the black history of Africa is a very sad history. It's a history that teaches us to divide. Because remember the strategy of the white imperialists. Divided they fall. So we have to divide them by all means. Divided, they cannot come to a common ground. Without a common ground, they can never have a common majority. So basically what I'm trying to say, with my little knowledge, limited knowledge anyway, I'm trying to say we have to respect. I'm trying to say we have to consider. I'm trying to say, let us not throw away the spirit of Ubuntu. Umuntu ngumuntu ngabantu. Ubuntu builds who we are as Africans. From our different cultures, we've got one common ground. To love a stranger, to love a passerby, to love someone who's walking down the road, whether it's through your village or it's through your town, whether it's through your country or it's through your region. You have to love a fellow African because you never know where your tomorrow is. You can never be certain of your future. Yes, the present might be juicy. The present might be looking enticing. And it always tells you the present time that you will never lack. Don't worry about tomorrow. Only focus about today. You can focus all that you want today, but are we sure that our focus today is our future? Remember, the road in this life and the road to our destiny is long. The history that we have, it gives us together one DNA, an African DNA. We were divided. I remember, if the history goes back, Africans were fighting the division of Africa. Remember, it was divided by the greedy white people, or should I say the great imperialists, because I cannot say the white people, because right now we've got white Africans who are kind, who are there with the spirit of Ubuntu. So don't get me wrong if you are white. Not all white people are wrong. And as a black person, remember this, not all white people are not Africans. Some they are Africans. I'll tell you one day, but not today. Today, I just want to focus on Ubuntu as Africans, as black people, as the black majority that was born and bred in Africa. We have to love one another. We have to shake hands. We have to wash each other's dirt. We have to cover each other's poverty. We have to cover each other's hunger. You remember when we grew up, all of us, we had the same life. When you were hungry, you go to your neighbor. When you had not eaten, one of the ladies or one of the men down the road will see that there's something wrong in your family. They'll always provide food. I'm saying, as Africans, let's not laugh at our poor brothers. Let's not laugh at our desperate sisters. Surely, let's not laugh at our sickly neighbors. They came here to us in South Africa because they believed that there is hope. The only hope that they had. We know Africa is full of dictators. You cannot raise your voice to a dictator. They will come at night. Winnie Mandela will tell you the story. They will come at night. They will come only for you who raises his voice. And they'll break down your door. You will disappear, be beaten in front of your kids, have your kids raped in front of you. No one can take that. So let us not stop causing panic, pain, suffering to our fellow already suffering brothers. Economy is not destroyed by migration. Neither is it destroyed by foreigners. It's untrue. It's actually on the other way. Foreigners provide more economy than South Africans. Foreigners in every country, they work more than local people. Go to Mozambique. See for yourself people from Zambia, how hard they work in Mozambique. Go to Zambia. See people from Mozambique, how hard they work in Zambia. Go to Angola. See how much Zambians, they strive to make it in Angola. Foreigners are not only found in South Africa. We have our own brothers and sisters as foreigners overseas. I cannot name the place, but I know that in each and every country, we've got our own foreigners, our own people going there. How are they treated? Are they segregated? Are they insulted? Are they caused to feel lonely? Surely Africa is not Donald Trump. Let's not speak as if we are Donald Trump. We've got beautiful spirit, the spirit of Ubuntu, the spirit of love. I'm sorry I took this long, but as a young generation, all of us, rise up from your seats, rise up and put down that coffee. Research with history. We've got smartphones now. Let's go back to history. Let's check our history. Let's research. See who we are. See how we got where we are today. And brother, and my sister, love your neighbor. Love your regional neighbor. Love your national neighbor. Love your wealthy neighbor. Love an earthly neighbor. Let's not be xenophobic. Let's not make ourselves look down before other countries, other nations, other continents. They look at us and they feel ashamed to be associated with us. Xenophobic is not the way. Segregation is not the way. We are not them. Let's not force matters. We are not built to have anger towards one another. What benefit does it give us? Economy mainly is pushed by foreigners. Their language is like Fana Nagaloko. These are languages that were used during apartheid times, because foreigners did not come to South Africa today. Foreigners have always been there since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of 1896, when gold what dam was discovered in Kimberley, and gold was discovered in Joburg. Foreigners have always been there. Malawians, Zambians, Zimbabweans, they formed their own language called Fana Laloko, because that language was a language that all of them could understand. Let's not let people influence us, especially people of different color. Let them not influence your thinking. Amandla nobuntu bungo bethu. Together we stand with Nigerian brothers, with Ethiopian brothers. We stand with Kenyan brothers. We stand with Malawian brothers. We stand with Namibian brothers. Africa, wake up. Take care and God bless you.